You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
Javier Mendes doesn't agree with the idea that Umar Nurmagomedov doesn't deserve the UFC 311 title fight. In a recent interview with Danny Segura on Hablamos MMA, shared via MMA Junkie, American Kickboxing Academy head coach Javier Mendes addressed Merab Dvalishvili's remarks about Umar Nurmagomedov's title shot. "This is what I say. When he fought Corey Sandhagen, the UFC said that whoever wins that fight would fight for the title, whether it was going to be Sean O'Malley or Merab," Mendes stated in Spanish during the interview. That's what the UFC told Umar and Sandhagen. So why, now that the fight is over and Umar won, why is it that what UFC had said should no longer be true? UFC wants this fight. That's why they brought Umar to the Sphere, right? When Merab won and they interviewed him, and they said, "This is your next challenge," Merab said, "Oh, Dana needs to talk to me. He needs to get to know me as a person, and then we'll talk about it." Why? The UFC wanted this fight. Umar didn't say, "Hey, I need to fight for the title if I beat Sandhagen." No, they were the ones that said the winner would go for the title next, so that's all we're doing. Umar told me, "Look, coach, if they don't give me the title, I just want to fight before Ramadan." That's all. He just wanted to fight. Mendes is set for a busy night at UFC 311, with another of his fighters, Islam Makhachev, headlining the event to defend his UFC lightweight championship against Arman Tsarukyan. The UFC's partnership with ESPN ends this year. The UFC's exclusive deal with Disney's ESPN, the primary broadcaster of all UFC events, including pay-per-views, is set to expire at year's end. Sports media analyst Joe Pompliano shared his insights on his Substack, offering predictions for UFC's future broadcasting arrangements. For those hoping for a more cost-effective way to watch fights, brace yourselves. ESPN has an exclusive negotiating window with the UFC in Q1, but my bet is that the UFC will transition from a one-network model to a multi-network model, similar to the NFL and NBA, Pompliano wrote. He further speculated that UFC President Dana White might reconsider his stance on hosting one-off events at the Sphere if the financial incentive is significant enough. ESPN will keep most of the rights as they launch their new flagship streaming service, but don't be surprised if Netflix gets involved too, Pompliano noted. Remember, Netflix is paying $5 billion for the rights to WWE's Monday Night Raw, a company also owned by UFC's parent company, TKO. And an annual event at the Las Vegas Sphere would, one, generate a lot of buzz, and two, fit perfectly into Netflix's premium live event strategy. Despite Dana White's initial claim that the UFC's Sphere event last September would be a singular occurrence, the high production cost of $20 million and the event's exclusivity might make him reconsider if the right deal comes along. It's intriguing to ponder which broadcasting path UFC will choose, but 2025 could be a defining year for the organization. With Jon Jones' anticipated bout against Tom Aspinall, plans for new venues, and the continuity of weekly events, the year promises to be significant. For now, the future remains to be seen. Khabib Nurmagomedov's recent comments sparked controversy in Irish MMA circles. The Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov, stirred the MMA community with his bold statements regarding Irish MMA earlier this week. Although retired from fighting, Nurmagomedov remains an influential coach, particularly for his cousin, Bellator lightweight champion Usman Nurmagomedov, who is set to face Ireland's own Paul Hughes in Dubai later this month. In anticipation of this high-profile lightweight title match, the PFL has branded the event Dagestan versus Ireland. This moniker is no surprise considering Khabib's past with Conor McGregor, where he secured a memorable submission victory in what many consider the pinnacle event in MMA history back in 2018. Khabib will once again be in his cousin's corner for this upcoming clash. There's also buzz about Conor McGregor potentially being in Paul Hughes' corner, which could reignite the storied rivalry between Nurmagomedov and Ireland. Khabib didn't hold back this week, describing the disparity between Irish and Dagestani MMA. "Brother, Ireland doesn't have fighters, brother," Khabib Nurmagomedov stated when asked about the Russia versus Ireland feud in MMA. "Let's be honest, how many fighters do you know from Ireland? Paul Hughes and Conor. Who else? Brother, you come to Dagestan, you can understand, but with Dagestan, let's be honest, Dagestan level of MMA is up here, but Ireland level, not even half of Dagestan level." Paul Hughes didn't waste time responding. Today, on X, the fighter known as Big News posted several messages targeting Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hughes credited McGregor for Nurmagomedov's fame and took jabs at Ali Abdelaziz, Nurmagomedov's manager, while also referencing Usman Nurmagomedov's past drug test issues. The exchange highlights a clear animosity between the two camps, setting the stage for an electrifying confrontation in Dubai. Fans are eagerly awaiting this showdown between Hughes and the Nurmagomedov family.
Really, dude? Now it's personal. Now it's personal. All right, let's go. So only I can submit you. Yeah, bro. Oh shit, I set myself up. You gotta get the leg, bro. Make space, come on, bro. Yeah. Why are you falling, bro? Because of this. Oh my god. Tap! Tap! I got the arm. It's done. Oh, what the fuck is I got the guillotine. It's done. I got the guillotine. Bro, this looks gay. Come on, bro.
You won't feel it, bro.
No,
Wait.
No. Help!
You won't feel it.
I can't,
You won't feel it.
I'm gonna get, I actually,
Wait.
I got medical problems.
You won't feel it.
I got medical problems.
Just 5 seconds.
I got medical problems.
Yeah, you can try, yeah. Squeeze. Not harder, bro. You gotta like press this down.
You want me to go harder?
Yeah. Nice.
He tapped.
Yeah.
UFC commentator Joe Rogan recently shared some insider information on the anticipated heavyweight title bout between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, suggesting that this could be the matchup fans have been eagerly waiting for. Good news might be on the horizon for UFC enthusiasts, eager to witness Jon Jones take on Tom Aspinall later this year. This optimism stems from UFC color commentator Joe Rogan, who has heard whispers that a significant financial figure is being discussed for this heavyweight title contest. Jones defended his heavyweight championship versus Stipe Miocic at UFC 309, showcasing his dominance in the division. Meanwhile, Tom Aspinall, holding the interim heavyweight title, defended his belt against Curtis Blaydes at UFC 304, stepping up while Jones was sidelined with a pectoral injury that kept him out of action for almost a year. I think it's going to be Tom Aspinall, Rogan revealed on his podcast. I think the UFC is trying to come to some sort of an agreement. The rumor is that Jon Jones wants $30 million and the UFC has got to pay it, hopefully. Aspinall, on his part, has implied that the UFC is highly motivated to make this fight a reality, with UFC CEO Dana White referring to it as the biggest fight in UFC history. Jones has expressed a lack of enthusiasm for facing Aspinall unless the financial incentive was substantial. If I give him Aspinall the opportunity to fight me, I want to be so compensated, Jones stated after his victory at UFC 309. He further described the compensation he was seeking as FU money, a level of pay that only a few MMA stars like former double champion Conor McGregor have attained. While the exact stage of negotiations remains unclear, all indications suggest that some form of this high-profile fight is likely to materialize this year. That's it for all of the MMA news for today. Please subscribe, like, and share to support the channel.